Hi, I'm Rabbi Ariel Rackovsky, and welcome to another installment of Elul Exercises, the 30-Day Challenge. There is a misconception about tshuva. We tend to think that when it comes to tshuva, we need to completely change our personalities and our identities in order to be a different person than we were when we committed the sin. And it is true that that tshuva does involve change. It doesn't involve a change in our action, though. Listen to the way the Rambam describes what tshuva is about. Do you know how the Rambam says you can tell if a person has done tshuva? Let's give a situation, a common situation. You are a person who is a terrible gossip, let's say, and you never miss an opportunity to share a juicy bit of lashon hara, rechilus, some juicy tidbit of information about another person. And you have stumbled many times and you feel terrible about it. So now you're in another situation where you have information that would boost your social standing and that would make you popular and that would be appropriate in context. It is really some juicy lashon hara, some juicy gossip. And yet, what do? In this particular situation, because you feel that you don't want to be a person who tells lashon hara, because you feel bad about it, you don't say it. You don't do it. Says the Rambam, that is tshuva. The Rambam is explicit. It doesn't mean that you wanted to do it any less. It doesn't mean that you had any less of an urge to commit that sin. But because you are placed in the same situation that you normally stumble, and yet you don't this one particular time, and going forward, that is tshuva. Tshuva doesn't mean that we negate or our desires, our normal urges. That's not what tshuva is about. Being able to shift those or get rid of those, that's something else entirely. But tshuva does not mean doing a complete psychectomy. It doesn't mean completely revamping our personality. It means that we have the same desires, the same drives, the same concerns, and the same predilections, and yet we don't stumble that one time. Not for any other reason, not because there is some other external deterrent, but because we don't want to be that kind of person who does that anymore. That is what tshuva is about. As we go forward during the Aser Simei Tshuva, tshuva is not easy. Tshuva is a process. But the way the Rambam formulates it, it's about self-control. It's about willpower. It's about the ability, the fact that it is within human nature to change human action. I'll see you next time.